Ooh, F, Mary, kill. Bernadetta, Marianne, Edelgard. Ooh, shit. See, this is where the F, Mary kills are only interesting when the stakes are high. I think we can all agree. Okay. Okay. You might think I'm being a little silly right now. I don't know. Context matters. Is this pre or post time skip? I'm going to say post time skip. I think that's important. And I would like to hear anybody else's thoughts. I want to hear yours as well. Okay. I like all these characters a lot. Marianne is she's one of the top 3 because to me each house or affiliation, however you want to say it, has one perfect waifu. And Black Eagles, it's Marianne. Mercedes for Blue Lions. Did I say Black Eagles for Marianne? I meant Petra for Black Eagles. I got confused because I pick Marianne every time. And then Marianne for Golden Deer. And then Shamir for the church route. Unhoused, let's say. She's housed in my heart. So Marianne is one of those. But Edelgard's a boss bitch. She's a boss bitch in charge. She's trying to run a meritocracy. She's against the church. I mean, there are a lot of things that I vibe with. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I can get behind. She's up in the front lines. Chop Suey always, why do the princes fight the war? You know, you don't have to ask that question about Edelgard. She doesn't send the poor to do the fighting. She's right up there in the shiz. Bernadetta, I like Bernadetta, but out of the 3, she's my least favorite. And it's not because I don't like her. She's the shiz because she's a boss. Exactly. I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to kill Bernadetta because I think she would actually. You know what? If anybody wants them to die, I think Marianne actually is the one that wants to die, but I don't want to kill her. She's the one that would be like happiest with that outcome, I think. But I don't like that for her. I want to help her. I don't want to like give in to her darkest desires. I think I'm gonna have. Yeah, I think Bernadetta would honestly be okay with dying. I'm gonna say I'm gonna kill Bernadetta, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be happy about it. I'm not gonna be happy about it. But I bet if I do it like in a way where she's just like in her room, like if I just trapped her in her room and like she like withered away, I think she'd be kind of okay with it. And then I'm gonna marry Marianne. It's in the name. She's cool. I think she could benefit a lot from a strong, healthy, supportive relationship. She's super cute. She likes horses. I don't see any problem with that. And then Edelgard, I'll just fuck Edelgard. I mean, you see the thing about the thing about fucking Edelgard, and this is key here. You get to have sex with the Emperor, but you don't have to be the like in charge, like the ruler's husband / wife partner would normally need to be. So I get all the goodness. Who's at the door? Who's there? Is it a cat? 1 second, someone's at the door. Twas a cat. Yeah, so Edelgard, you get to have sex with the Emperor, but you don't have any of the responsibilities attached to marrying the Emperor or the Empress. Stop opening the door. There's a cat that keeps opening the door. And I don't want my talking to wake up the rest of the house. Make an assessment. There we go. I hope that's satisfactory to all parties involved. That was a good one. That was a really good one. And may I bounce it back to you, Andrew? Same question. I need to know your answers as well. This is when we do fuck, marry, kill, we do a tit for tat. And if you ask me, you must be ready to answer in kind. Because that's what I assume. I assume that if someone asks me that question, that they have also put thought into it. For such good and thorough answers, I take that game extremely seriously. That is not a game where you just go wildly answering questions like some kind of dipshit. No. That is a game where you learn about a person through fuck, marry, kill. Because if they don't put any effort into their questions, if they put no thought into it at all, what else are they not putting thought into? I'm a thoughtful person. And I take time and I measure my responses because I'm an adult, frankly. And I expect things from myself. I expect good things. As I assume you guys expect good things from me. However silly and stupid that might be. You're with me on the choices? Thank you. I knew we were friends, Andrew. I already knew we were friends, but now I know that we're even better friends. Because all my friends must have the exact same opinions as me. Let's play the game. So last time we were here, we got stuck in like a time warp with monkeys. And the monkeys are making their own Hollywood studios called Monk Hollywood. And we're trying to find a way to go faster than like the time breach, like the time reset zone, so we can escape it before it attacks, before it sets us back in time. I don't know what the monkeys have to do with anything. There's like a breeder bot. There's like a bad person's also here, but I don't really understand what's going on yet. The moment we went from friends to more than friends. And that's a momentous occasion. And it definitely doesn't have anything to do with the pornography I sent you earlier today. Human they may be, but they haven't done anything wrong. We have a duty to protect them. Eek! And go against a direct order from the young master, darling, please. They're here, Eek. There you are. Our chief, nay, our commander would like a word with you. Fabuloso. Huh? Us? Look at this weirdo. Look at all these weirdos. Not that I'm complaining. I like a good weirdo. It's them. They're here. Eek. Monkeys with guns. I feel like a monkey with a gun's far more likely to shoot themselves than shoot me. Seize them. John's weapons have been confiscated? Oh no. Why am I the picture of a muzzled pup? I don't need weapons. I got two weapons right here attached to my damn arms. But why do we have to be locked in these dreadful cages? Eek. Maybe it's Jesus Christ. Oh god, that fucking scared me. I need to turn down that alert. Yo, what up? How's it going, Griff? Lurking for a bit, but I'm here. Thanks, man. I appreciate you being here. We did a little bit of fuck, marry, kill. We did a little bit of monkeys that weren't involved with fuck, marry, kill, but they're here. You know, we're having a good time, and you know what? Now it's even better because my boy Griff's here. Maybe if someone would have listened to me. I wanted to give them up, but no. And now look at us, trapped like animals. Animals, I tell you. Eek. Ook, ook, don't be scared, Bella. I'll protect you. Wah. Quite the bravado for one who squeals at the sound of thunder. Eek. Don't yell at me. I hate it when people yell at me. Eek. Me too. I'm a sensitive lad. I hate it when people yell at me. I hate it when people yell near me. I don't like to yell at all. Occasionally I have to raise my voice at a child. And you know what? I'm never pleased with myself. Even when it's like kind of warranted, like, hey, you can't do that thing. That thing's not allowed. Or you could have really hurt yourself or something like that. Or, any time where a parent is like expected to raise their voice in a disciplinary way, it still makes me sad. I hate being angry. Angry stresses me out. It hurts my body. What up, gamers? I love gamers. We're all gamers. I'm gay for gamers. That does remind me, whatever became of the other humans? Eek! In front of the TV, no doubt. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to smash that button. Make sure to absolutely impregnate that button. Ah, how delightfully refreshing. Oh, it's William. I don't remember the names of any of these characters. It's 2 weeks will do a lot of time. 2 weeks will fuck you up. A shower on a train. We're truly living in the lap of luxury. What's this? A prison scene? How risque. William, help us. Yeah, I want you to... Griff, I want you guys to do more than smash that button. I want you to make love to that button. Consensually, of course. Consensually make love to that button. And you know what? If a little miracle were to happen or something, go for it, man. That's just the beauty of life. Unable to find quote containing picture. Yeah, there we go. Nice. You know what? A big button just it's more cushion for the pushing. And you got to push the button. What else are you going to do to a button? Sometimes you need to twist the button a little bit just to change the stimuli. It's 11 o'clock and it shows. I'm tired and I can feel it. I was tired today. I went to sleep early last night. I got more sleep than usual. I woke up and felt like I was wearing a lead vest. And I'm walking around, I got to do my responsibilities. So eventually I did some laundry and I got it out of the laundry and it was nice and warm. That fresh warmth. Talk about impregnation. It was perfectly temperatured. That's how people say that. And my daughter was in the room where I was carrying the laundry, and I just kind of like put my head down in it, and I was like, oh my god, this feels so good. I'm so tired. And she's just playing, doing her own thing. And eventually she crawls up on the bed, and where I'm kind of like cuddled up in this warm laundry, like surrounded by towels. She's like, Daddy, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just like tired and I just don't feel very well, but I'm okay. And so she hops up into the bed and she gets a bunch of my wife's lotion, and she's like, time for lotion, and puts the iciest little spider leg fingers onto my face as I'm sleeping, and just it felt awful. And she's not like gentle. She doesn't understand that concept. She knows you put lotion on the skin, and then she just rubs it in there, and like she's poking my eye, and it's getting all in my facial hair and like up my nose. And I was like, oh dear Christ. It was not great. It's funny now, but it was like to go from like a perfect encapsulating warmth of warm laundry blankets to cold lotion on the face and in the nose and in a smushed eye. That's quite the whiplash. It was very cute though. My daughter is adorable. I love her very much, but she can be a lot. But it was very funny. Yeah. Only Cara. No, wait. All you guys have met my daughter, right? Except for Ari. Both your kids are the cute. They are pretty cute. They're very cute. I like them both. I like my kids. Not everyone can say that. Not everyone says that they like their kids. You know what? I love my kids. And I'm not afraid to have it on the record here on the internet for everyone to see later. So when I die, people will know that I love my kids. I'd love to help you truly. But I just don't know what more I can do for you in this situation. Didn't you just walk into the cage? Cut. All wrong. Just what do you think you're doing? And that scene was going so well too. Eek. You make me want to bite. What did he say? Make me want to bite something. I'll admit I'm losing the plot a little bit on this arc. I don't really understand what the fuck's happening. Amazing job on those tears, Robusto. I got chills. Eek. You think so? I was just practicing. I was practicing all week. Eek. All week. John, darling. Eek. Let me preface this by saying I know I'm asking a lot. You can say that again. Quite you. Eek. Anyway, would you be a true dear and go take down the young master for us? If you don't, we'll surely be hauled back to that awful factory again. Eek. Wait, then are you saying that the whole thing back there was real? As real as the director's Ode Dramatique. Kiki. Ode Dramatique. But I gave all our weapons to those guys. Not to worry, darling. Eek, I'm sure those silly old guards left your weapons in the storage car. A trained cutthroat like John should have no problem finding them. John, darling, please. You're the only one who can help us. Eek. Just watch out for those fellows with the lights on their heads. You'll never want to hear the words ape escape again. Kiki. Ellie? Ape escape mentioned. Okay. Oh, John, that's the wrong way. It's this way. Sorry, guys. My incompetence is limitless. Ooh, yay, a stealth section. Oh, there's like, Oh, he's coming right for me. Alright, so we got like a treasure chest over there that we definitely want to get. Because we love treasure here. I know, I do. You've been found. Okay, you know what? That's fine. And we go up. And we go here. Gotcha. Easy peasy game. Okay, and then we go here. Up. Grab the treasure. Gear part and haul monkey ass. And then... Okay, I think we have to wait right here again. Alright. Shit. My impatience has caused me to waste more time. And ain't that how it be sometimes? How are you guys' how was your day? Did you do anything fun? Mine was pretty chill. I'm still trying to get my floor fixed. Whoa. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. It's been hard, living with a bouncy floor. It's not what you want. Mine was boring, but Andrea and I are playing Peak right now. That sounds fun. I wish I had friends. What's that like? What's that like playing games with friends? I've heard it's pretty cool. Ah, shit. You could always play with us. I got wings with some friends. Ooh, that sounds like what kind of wing guy are you? Could always play with us. I could if I had Peak. I have to do the whole thing over again. That makes me upset. Barbecue. Ooh, nice. Any kind of rub? I like a dry rub, but if it's sauced, you know, I like a classic barbecue. You really can't go wrong. But I like honey sriracha. Not too bad. I like the spice. I got Peak 2. I haven't had a chance to play with friends yet. Oh man. Oh, 1 second. Oh, I forgot my computer messes that up. Okay, thank you for permitting that. That's what I was trying to do. Rubbing meat is perfectly acceptable in this stream. It's past acceptable. It's borderline required. At the very least, it's encouraged. I mean, if I'm going by what Kara says, it's the greatest game ever made. Okay, so I need to figure out what this thing do. All right, where do you turn? Where do you turn? Where do you turn? Where do you turn? Right there. Okay. Do I need to like separate? I think I need to separate. I think we got to get rid of the stigma of rubbing meat. Like it's for everybody. It's for anybody and anybody. Okay, so we go over here. And then we go here. And then we go here. And then we move her. Yes, yes. Very nice. Very nice. Is this part... Do you remember this part, Griff? Oh, shit, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, the God Gamer status coming in clutch. Did you see that shit? I'm impressed. Oops. You know what? Never mind. Do I need to hook up? I think I need to hook us back up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is easy. This is an easy game for easy babies. And we run. Oh, there's a treasure chest over there. I think it's worth it. You're not supposed to look that way. You're not supposed to look that way. We had a deal. We had an arrangement. What's the point of going through a... Okay, no, he does do that. Never mind. My mistake. He's got like a figure 8 pattern here going that I was not familiar with. I wasn't familiar with this game. Damn it. This is what happens. I get too impatient. Okay, go. Okay, and we just run. We just let him go right over here. And now he's gonna turn that way, but we're safe because we're prepared this time. We did our homework, the homework of failing a few times. Ooh, an advanced gear part. Those are clutch. Very nice. Okay, so this is another split. Okay, and then we move. Okay, and then we go over here. And then she comes over here and joins us through the little people tube. Oh, did anybody get any good deals for Black Friday? I feel like that's important to talk about. I got some good deals. I'm pretty happy with them. I got the Ace Attorney like Edgeworth thing. There's like a side story, like a duology for him that I got, and I'm really excited to play that. There we go. Nice. Doing good, doing good. And then I got the same people who made Danganronpa did a like a strategy game called like 100 Heroes. And I'm really excited to play that too. I played the demo, and it was a lot of fun. It's silly. It's got the Danganronpa like insanity, but with a pretty cool like strategy game vibe to it. Like, I think the most interesting thing about it to me is it like wants you to kill your characters. It says it in the game, hey, you should kill your characters. We don't care if the characters die, they're effectively immortal. So you should go ahead and kill them. And we'll give you like bonus points. And I thought that was a really interesting change. Because usually, you know, you want the exact opposite. You want your... Oh, I guess the thing found me. You know, you're always trying to avoid death at all costs, especially if you've grown up in the Fire Emblem way. So for this game to just be like, nah, kill your characters. In fact, we're going to give you bonus points for killing your characters. It's quite fun. And I'm a big fan of it. Alright, let's join back up. Alright, let's find out where that... Because the spinny... that thing is what fucked me last time. So hopefully it's got a long enough kind of like arc. Maybe if we hide him here, it'll be a little more safe. I'm going to go over here. Okay, and we'll wait. We're going to be very patient this time. We got nowhere to go. Who are we trying to impress? Perfect. Okay, here we go. Don't catch her, don't catch her, don't catch her. Okay. Okay, so he comes over here and he drags this. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. All is well. We just gotta be very good with our timing. Go, 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 go. Yes. Haha. Success for the ultimate gamer. John! 2 of them have escaped. John, this way! Oh yeah, hide behind the Gundam. Look at these goofballs. Monkeys wearing underwear. Then again, I think they're apes. They don't have the tails. They must have run into the factory. After them. They got like... Are those like bulbs on their heads? Or are those like... some kind of cancerous growth? Looks like they're gone. A show-stopping performance as always, John. Okay, everybody else just made it perfectly fine. They didn't have to go through the stealth section. I saw my life flash before my eyes for a second back there. Eek! But I'm afraid we're not in the clear just yet. You don't suppose you...
We'll do it, just leave it to us. It's time for a hero to step up to the plate.
John, aren't you forgetting something?
Here's your weapons. Don't worry, we didn't steal any of the ammo.
John got his weapons back. Now we're... Ooh, look at your teethy on that dog. Arr.
I even found a little bit more lying around. Hopefully it'll come handy.
Stop right there, eek! I simply can't let you go, not without this. What do we get? What do we get? Ammo upgrade pack? Ooh, a cog shooter. You can find it in your weapons menu. We used to use this death machine as one of our props. Turned out it was a little bit too dangerous, though. But that means it's just the right amount of dangerous for a gallant knight such as yourself, darling. Go give 'em hell. Let me remember how to do the... Okay, yeah. 60. Cog shooter. The cogs this shooter shoots ricochet back and forth between... Oh, well, that does seem quite handy. How are we looking on... Ooh, yeah, we need some... We need some cooking. What else did I get for Black Friday? I got Blasphemous 2, which was a Metroidvania. I played the first one and loved it. And then I got Demon's School. And it was on like a 10% off because of it, being just released. And it looks like such a fun little game. I played part of the demo on stream, but only like 10 minutes of it. And then I had to get off. And it was really fun and interesting. I love the pixel art. It's like an early Persona style. The combat seems really interesting. And I just want to support those devs, honestly. I think because they seemed worried about... It was supposed to come out when Silksong did, and they like postponed it because they were worried. And I just wanted to treat them, I wanted them to know that I was interested in their game, so I bought it. And I was going to buy it anyways, eventually. And I just looked at it, and I saw it, and we were staring at each other. We had a bit of a standoff. Every day I would go, because I was looking for a sale for Ball Pit, because I needed that dopamine hit real bad, And it just never was there, but... that game was always top of the list. Like, hey, you got this game on your wish list. It's on sale. Don't you want it? I was like, yeah, I want it. Of course I fucking want it. And we would have this, and I would have this internal battle, a feud within my brain about, do I get it or do I not? And finally I broke. When there was like 18 hours left, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So that's where I'm at. Let's make a veggie stir fry. That sounds fun. No bonuses. What's this one do? That's very simple. Increases hearts, restores hearts. Nice basic meal. Anybody can appreciate it. Okay, so these do not tell me like what they are, or like what they give. They say how to make them, but they don't say like what their bonuses are. That's okay. Well, let's make one more because I'm shit at this game. Let's do fruit pie. I could go for a fruit pie right now. Fruit salad. Let's do a spicy fruit pie. Nice and warm for these winter nights. And we got a double fish for the fruit pie, which I assume is good. Okay, so a lot of extra hearts and an attack boost. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and save. I've seen some movies before. Some were great, but most were awful. I'm guessing the movies here constitute mostly the latter. Save your memories. Certainly. Alright, later, weirdos. Let's go back to the porn box. How's it going? It's morning glory. Back to the morning glory hole for all of your buying needs. I don't think we need any of this. I think we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Amazing, stupendous. You're the most valued of valued customers. This is just AI. It's overly complimentary. I did the like the YouTube recap, and it was funny. Like at the very bottom in small text was like AI makes mistakes, and I was like, oh boy. And I was going through it, and it's so weird because all my family uses the same account, so my algorithm's fucked. And Dor was watching a whole bunch of like Minecraft shit and stuff like earlier in the year and all this other stuff. So it was like all these channels that I don't even think we're subscribed to anymore, because they just don't watch it now. And I was like, man, you're really saying that like this guy was in like my top 5 and I've never watched a single one of his videos except to like make sure that he wasn't a fucking pedo when I was you know, vetting it for door, and he's in my top 5. I hate that. That makes me so upset. And then reading through everything, it's like, here's your special tag. You know, you're this kind of... They have to, like, quiz it up, like BuzzFeed style, where it's like, here's your special personification. Here's the special kind of viewer you are. You're so smart and looking for, you know, new things to expand your mind. And I'm like, okay, don't, like, yeah, sure, I like learning, but let's not gush it up. I'm listening to things about video games and occasionally some like science and cooking videos. Don't try to jerk me off about that. I'm going here for entertainment. It's like, you're so special. I'm like, am I? Well, what do you know about me? I'm special. I'm special for plenty of reasons. I'm gaining enough self-confidence to say that. But a fucking AI doesn't know that about me. I know. Thank you. Am I still recording? Because it's not saying I'm recording anymore. But I'm live. Did my computer run out of space? Okay, well, at least it'll all be on Twitch, so I can get it. That was weird. I just looked down and it said that it wasn't recording anymore. Okay, whatever. I'm sure I can figure it out. Okay, so we got our new gun. Gee, oh God. Okay, that thing don't play. Is this a thing I need to attack? Whoa. And you know, Andrew, you're special too. I don't know when the last time somebody told you that was, but it's 100% true. Not only are you special, I value you. I don't know if enough people tell you that. But I'm willing to lay it on the line that you are a special boy. You're daddy's special boy. Okay, so it can also be used to, like, turn knobs. Okay. I see. There we go. Okay. So we got, like, these moving sidewalk things. We're on the elevator. We're on the moving sidewalk to Universal. Plenty of people tell me, after I look up the IGN Guide to Romance in person, you got to tell them what they want to hear. You can't just be the normal level of you attractive. Think about, you know what? That's crazy. Because all the characters in Persona are, like, attractive. And they don't get any leeway. They say something even just a little bit wrong, or you misinterpret what the dialogue prompt is, and they're like, I don't like that. So imagine being ugly. Imagine being not Persona hot and then making a verbal mistake. Shit sucks. Shit sucks. Thankfully, I'm only a little less attractive than a Persona person when I'm trying. Now I don't have to try. Now I just get to walk around in sweatpants. Which is pretty cool. Alright, so is it like a this? Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's just it's a game of angles. And I love angles. Almost as much as I love dangles. Ow. There we go. Excellent. And we... Oh, you think you're fucking cool. You're dead. How cool? You can't be that cool because you're dead on the ground and I'm alive. So clearly, I'm the most coolest one. Can I go through this? I cannot go through this. She's small. She can go through machinery, can't she? Nope. I thought I understood children. I was under the impression we can make children do any job we want because their lives are worth less because they are smaller. That's what politics would have me believe. If you can make a profit off of it, then it's morally correct. Okay, so we need to go like here. Boom. Oh, timed out perfectly because I'm freaking pogged out of everybody's mind. I barely even believe it myself, how pogged out I am. Got him. And then smack him in the face. Gee, Get him, get him, get him. And on a scale of Pog to Poggers my doggers, what would you rate your own Pog rating at? What's your self-confidence at? Ooh, a health level up. Oh, we need that. Oh, I want that so badly. That would please me very greatly. Get it? Oh, not enough energy. Not enough energy. Leave me a fuck alone. Dude, chill out. There we go. Get ourselves a nice refresh. I think I'm probably closer to Poggers than Poggers my doggers. At least in most situations. If I'm with my friends, my Pog levels kind of increase exponentially. Maybe even logarithmically, if I remembered what that meant. But I can't be bothered to remember that. That was years ago that I learned about logarithmic things. Why am I not using my new weapon? Where I can chainsaw everything. Yeah, there you go. She's free. She's free. Kill it. There we go. Okay, we're making some progress. We just gotta hit things really hard, which I wasn't doing enough before. Alright, and we need to heal. Let's eat the cookie. The frog cookie is adorable. Why did I separate? Why are you guys not together? Jesus Christ. There we go. Ow. Ugh. It's goop. Ugh. Whew. That was quite the challenge. That goop really had me going.
This room.
Wait, shouldn't she be here?
Breeder bot. Mom, there you are. Monkey mother, analyzing target. Mother, welcome back, mother.
Now she's calling us mother.
Initiating playback. Hello, maggots. I never thought you'd make it this far, or did I?
After all, I did pre-record this message. If you want to know where Isabel is.
Isabel.
Yes, you likely just shouted her name right now. Well, if you want to know where she is, come to the easternmost car of this train. I've prepared a little surprise for you.
Hey, where's Isabel, huh? Tell us where Isabel is. Locating Isabel. Insufficient data, insufficient data.
See, AI can't do shit. The second you need them for something, they're just like, oh no. So they're either making shit up or they don't know anything, so why listen to them?
John, we need to get to that car now.
The only thing that gave me any information here was a pre-recorded message from a human. Stupid artificial intelligence. Let's buy a whole bunch of energy drink. It's like the best thing to buy. Ooh, a music player. I almost called it a music machine. That's what I call anything that makes music now. According to my kids, I just have to call it a music machine.
I've seen a few crazy memories in my time.
Believe me, some people have crazy abilities.
Save your memories.
I have crazy abilities. I don't talk and I can cook. And I beat people to death with a frying pan. That's pretty damn cool. And I don't clean my frying pan after I kill all the toxic sludge, so I add special flavor to every bite. That's the secret ingredient. Oh, here's our boy Solomon. He knows how to make an entrance. I'll give him that. I have a flair for the dramatic. Fools, I knew you'd take my fiendishly laid bait.
Where's Isabel and Alva? What'd you do with them?
Isabel this, Alva that. You have nothing better to blather on about. I certainly have plenty of things I'd like to talk to you about, Mother.
My name's Sam, and I'm not anyone's mother.
That's true. She's quite young. Maybe in Trump's America, she'd be somebody's mother. That's a good political joke. Don't tell me. You don't remember? After all this time, after all these calamities, you don't even remember. Very well. Allow me to be the undertaker of this unfortunate tale. And bury you alive. Oh, a monkey train. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Okay, can we shoot him with a little bit of... Bam! Shoot him with the thing. Alright, that looks like it's doing alright damage. Bam, bam, bam. We'll just keep heating the monkey train with a chainsaw, and I'm sure everything will work out for us in the end. We take a little shot, and we run away. We take a little shot, and we run away. This game is for monkey babies. Ow. Oh, look at him doing like the little choo-choo arms. Pretty cute. And then he goes to the bottom. Okay, he's following a pattern, and then he's going to come over and stop. And we do a little strafing. And we cannot be stopped. And we beat him to death with a frying pan. Rated M for monk. Oh, he's throwing explosive bananas at us? Oh, shit. Alright, and now he's throwing I'm killing monkeys here. That's what we're here doing. Do I need to still, like, what am I attacking? Am I still attacking him? Alright, we attack the monkeys with the buzzsaw. They don't seem all that bothered by it. Ah. Alright, it seems to be taking heavy damage. Oh, good. It knocks its own monkeys out. Monkeys are not immune to trains. Not even monkey trains. Okay. Oh, got a nice little ammo. Love to see it. Ow. Alright, and stop. Collaborate and listen. Listen here, monkeys. I like the little squeaky sounds they make. I'm a big fan of that. Squeaky. Ooh, jeez, I almost died. No. So we're back to just hitting shit. Drop more ammunition, please. Alright. Train is effective against monkey. I remember that. Oh, yeah. It's super effective. If you can get a train with saw blades, apparently it's hyper. That's when you get the ×4 effectiveness, which is where the real damage comes in. Face tanking is not an amazing strategy, or is it? It's actually okay. It's the best strategy. Face tanking is the best strategy. You just hit things with a frying pan, and enough bombs go by you slurp up some energy drink, and apparently everything's fine. I'm a superhero. I was thinking too much. Strategy is not the way to go. You fight monkey by being monkey, and you smack with a frying pan, and you glug 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 on the goo, and then you win. A formidable foe indeed.
Where's Isabel and Alva?
Have you ever heard of the Pokemon Too Many Types mod? I think I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it other than I assume there are a lot of types and it gets overly complex. But I know, like, in so many fan mods, they always add in, like, sound type or something like that. That seems to be the one that comes up a lot. And I've seen, like, radiation and, like, plastic or, like, rubber type or something like that in a couple of mods. I've never played any of those, but I have seen them, and I feel like it's a little much that they're adding it. If they're doing it seriously and not in a comedic way, which is what I assume Too Many Types does, I find it to be like, we need to add more types because we want more types. And I feel like, what is it, like 17, 18 types? I feel like that's enough. And anything you do should probably just be balancing those types. I don't think you need to add another one. I think that would make it worse. But if you could go in and be like, let's change the way that these resistances work or these super effectives work, or add in some moves that, like, balance a type out a little bit better, I think that would be far more effective at, like, balancing the metagame than adding fucking plastic would be. Types is silly. There's this silly type. What's silly type effective against? I have to know what silly type is effective against. is silly type effective against, like, super effective against dark, or is it super weak against dark, or is it like a dark ghosts kind of thing where it's both? Because, like, are they trying to say that darkness beats silliness, or that silliness, beats darkness, or a ghost? Because I feel like most ghost Pokemon are kind of silly. Like, Gengar is, ghost poison, but he's a goofy little fella. He's a cheeky little bitch. So I feel like he could be a ghost poison or a ghost silly. I can't remember just seeing a highlight of the playthrough. I'll have to look it up because now I have questions, and I cannot let a question go unanswered unless I forget, and then I very much can.
Where's Isabel and Alva?
You want to know where your precious Isabel and Alva went, do you? I have absolutely no idea. No touchy, no touchy. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. She did come here, this Isabel of yours, but it was a long, long, long time ago. And she's already long gone as well, off to Esther City. Do you truly remember nothing, Mother?
You must have me confused with someone else.
We're just going to leave him here. Obtain Solomon's key. Strength. Cool.
Ook, quite the situation we got ourselves in, wasn't it?
I say, if it weren't for you two, I shudder to think what would have happened. Well, this has probably happened because we're here. And yet, I'm afraid I don't know any way we can help you in return. Eek!
You haven't seen Isabel, have you?
Isabel? Isabel. Come to think of it, that name has graced the Cortex once before. Eek!
Wait, I know. The Rocket Knight. That's who she is.
Ook, ack! Is that so? Ho, that's who you seek, is it?
You've seen her, then? I'm afraid that was before my time, but before I was born, actually. But I've seen her name before in all the old scripts.
Leave it to Bella to remember a detail like that.
That's pure, unadulterated talent.
Yes, I remember now. I do. Eek! That was back in my younger days as a fresh-faced star. She crashed that rocket of hers right into the side of our train. Quite similar to your little engine, I might add. Now then, what is it you need for her? Need her for? Eek!
But wait, that can't be right. She only left New Dam City a few days ago.
I'm afraid you're the ones who's mistaken, my dear. Time moves differently within this fog, unpredictably, you might say. 1 hour here could last as short as a minute in the outside world, or as long as a year.
Then, where's Isabel now? I think you mean when is Isabel now?
Ook, if memory serves me correctly, she didn't stay long. Nay, she left nearly as soon as she arrived. Eek!
Didn't she leave that rocket of hers here?
Oh, that she did. The question then is where? Ook, ack! Why not ask the young master? I remember him taking a keen interest in the girl at the time.
He's with the other humans watching TV. Certainly can't hurt to ask. Eek!
Alright, let's go. I'm still powered up.
John, the TVs are this way. No, I don't
remember. Stop expecting so much of me, Sam. I know it's only been a couple, it's only been 30 minutes or whatever for you, Sam, but it's been 2 whole weeks. Wahaha, the farce, drollery. This program is a riot a minute.
Solomon.
Out of the way, you cotton-headed muppet. You're blocking the view. Oh, it's you two. Here for a glimpse of the old boob tube as well. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a glimpse. I wouldn't mind just a peek. I never realized how positively entertaining it could be.
Where's Isabel's rocket?
What up, Griff? How are you? How was your lurk? What's that? You need a socket? I'm afraid you'll have to find another. This one's already taken. Oh, you never that's so rude. So rude to turn off somebody's TV. What have you done? Biscuit Monster was just about to make his appearance. What are you looking at, you fool? You want to fight? Is that it? Yes, it's always fisticuffs with you, isn't it?
Isabel's rocket, where is it? Isabel, you say? Now, that's a name I have not heard in a long time. Yes, I believe I attached a remote control to it. Yes. Where I left it, however, is a bit foggy. Ah, yes, it's in that train of mine. Now I remember. John, let's go check it out. Wait right there. Turn that delightful program back on if you would be so kind. Sure. Let's go.
I hope he has the DVR thing where he can rewind. Because what if something important just happened? I'd be pretty TO'd. I don't like my programs being interrupted, which sucks because my programs are always getting interrupted by children. I would be able to get so much stuff done if I didn't have kids. Oh man, I'd be an unstoppable force. This part is crazy. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. And I don't understand what it's doing for the plot. Like, I think the idea of like a time warp zone is interesting. Like, that's super cool where things had like... Where like they left a couple of days before you and you get there, you get to this place at a different time than them. So you're experiencing it differently, and what should have been like a recent memory for the people that you encounter, like, hey, have you seen Isabel? And they're like, oh, we haven't met Isabel in 20 years. Or like people don't even remember seeing her except for like one person. That's really interesting. And I think that there's cool things you could do with that where like time is fucked up in different ways in different places. So like you're going through a dungeon and there are places that are old and places that are new, and you can like go back and forth between them, kind of like the sand ship in Skyward Sword. I thought that was a really cool dungeon. And like meeting Isabel at the end, and she's like really, really old, or somehow she's like gone back in time and now you're older. Like shit like that is really cool. You can play with it however you want. The studio had a flood. Oh, really? And lost a ton of the game during a storm. Whoa. They had to work remote and rebuild a bunch of it. I wonder what changed. Yeah. This is so weird. Like, I don't even know. Like, it doesn't feel like it vibes with the rest of the... There's a couple parts of this game where I don't understand what they were doing. This part is weird. It's charming in its own way, but it's weird. Like, I don't know what it does to service the plot other than just be silly. And then the thing we were playing right before I took my big break before my move, where we were like trying to find ingredients for the one guy, and we would find something and then something would happen to it and we'd have to go find some other legendary ingredient and then something else would happen to it, and we had to keep doing that until the plot finally decided to move again. And then it's like, all right, the miasma's here, the actual threat. And it's like, what I don't understand what we were doing, and I don't understand why it had to last so long. It was very weird. And pacing is strange in this game, and their decisions they're making are strange. I'm not super hooked on the plot yet. I don't know if I really care about my main characters or any of the characters, really. They're all fine. The dungeons are really fun, and I wish there was more just dungeon. I wish there was more just puzzles, because I like the puzzles. Combat itself is kind of meh as well. I kind of wish it was just a puzzle game. The next area is also weird but really cool. That's good. Like, weird and cool is a perfect complementary peanut butter chocolate situation. I feel like the game has lost its own plot in general. Oh, I agree. I have no idea what the fuck is happening in this game anymore. And part of that is the game, and part of that is the huge break I took in between playing the game. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. The early parts felt pretty clear. Like, the girl is mysterious, you're silent, you're going out, like, there's a downstairs world, and then there's this other world you're not allowed to see, and we want to go explore it and figure out what's there. We want answers. And then we get there, and it's like people are just living their lives. And then just weird shit happens. It's just things happen. Vibes are fun. Vibes are fun. I agree. I'd be interested to see what an anime of this would look like, because the characters are all really quirky and silly and fun. So like seeing a fun anime of this with really good art style, that put a lot of budget into like backgrounds and character design, and then voice acting, because so much of this is like, because it's not voice acted and it's supposed to be kind of like quirky, eccentric silliness, a lot of it would be delivery and like how you read it in your head, or how I say it if you're watching a stream. So like professional voice actors, you get to see the emotion a little bit more. You can trim some of the fat, cut out the pieces that like don't really matter as much, or at least shorten them a little. And I wonder what this would be like. I'd love to see like a director's cut where they revisit the story and plot threads and just distill it down to the core. Yeah, I think I'd be interested to see the people who are super passionate about this game, whether it's creators or fans who really, really love this game and understand the plot really well. I would like to see their version of this and what they keep and what they cut. Because as a normal person right now, I probably would have cut this monkey thing. It's silly and it's funny, but it does nothing to service the plot. No character growth happened. It was like a nice, I guess, change of pace. But I feel like we could have gotten a change of pace and a change of like gameplay dynamic and mechanics in a lot of different ways. And then I would probably cut some of the food errand bit from the first that one area that we were just in, the New Dam City. There's one part in this that's a big emotional moment followed by a killer musical. Ooh, that was like the strongest part of the game to me. It hasn't happened yet. It introduces Solomon more. Okay. But that's it. Yeah, it's super. It is a weird game, and I really don't know how I feel about it. Because, like, I remember when I first started streaming it again, and I was really confused, naturally. And I was like, what is fucking happening in this game? So I looked it up, and kind of just like, what do people say about this game? I'm just kind of curious. Because I'm not, like, so invested that I want to go in entirely blind. I am curious about other people's thoughts. And a lot of people say there's something in the end game that's like super fucking cool, and that there's these weird peaks and valleys in the game, but that peak in the end game is super tight. And I'm like, okay, I can trundle through some soggy pits here in order to get to heavenly Olympus. I'm willing to do that. So I'm hoping it's right and people aren't just bullshitting. It's an experience I'm glad I had, and the aesthetic is so good. And past that, I'm like, this is an odd time but worth experience. That's fair. And I think if I were playing this game in a more conventional way, possibly where I was just kind of sitting down and playing it like a normal person and not playing 2 hours of it every other week or whatever, I'd probably have a greater affinity for it. Like, I could sit down with it. I wouldn't be like relearning the plot and the controls every time. I would probably have a stronger sense of like what was going on and a stronger connection to it. But like as it stands right now, it's just like it's not my highest priority. I definitely want to see what's going on, and I'm hoping against myself, my own cynicism, that it will like have a really good emotional payoff.
Yeah, now we don't have to worry about that stupid fog. Oh, I spy with my little eye the spickety spark of treasure. What's this switch doing here? Maybe don't mess with the monkey switch. Oh dear. Where are the developers from this game from? Griff, do you happen to know that off the top of your head? I'm curious. China? Okay. Ah, the remote control. Colorado. China, Colorado. I've never been to China, Colorado. I've heard the food's good, though. The mountains, beautiful. The pandas. The pandas in China, Colorado are some of the most special. I'm wrong, but if you say something confidently, sometimes people believe you. If Griff weren't here, I would have believed you. Because why would my friend lie to me? Why would my good friend Andrew ever lie to me? After I'm helping him get over his fear of hot elf ladies? For me to do him that favor of exposure therapy and send him all these scary, hot elf babes. And then for him to lie to me, I would be hurt. I'd be hurt. This is what's wrong with the internet. Boy, is it. I don't trust anything on the internet anymore. You don't think he was lying, do you? Let me take a look. It's out of power. Give me a sec. Here's the thing. I won't lie to you, but I will tell you things that are wrong because I embrace chaos. That's lying. That's lying with flowery language. But I do respect your bluntness. It's like I'm not lying to hurt you. I'm lying to cause chaos that will hurt you. There, try it again. Oh, good. Quiz time. Hello and good evening, my delectable little maggots. And welcome to Solomon's wonderful game of knowledge where no one at all dies. Oh, well, that's good. You know, I trust this guy as much as I trust Andrew. Maggots, that's not very nice. How remarkably insightful of you, Mr. Socially Maladroit. I've never heard that word before. Am I seriously going to have to do a quiz show? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't trust the internet at all anymore. I don't know where to go for information. I have to read. I have to go to the library. I go to the library for information now. Like the same thing I would have done 20 years ago if I needed to know something, when the internet was, for all intents and purposes, a fucking toddler, and I was like, oh man, I wish the internet had this information. I go to the library to learn something, like a literate adult. And now that the internet is an adult, it can't be trusted. It can't be trusted. It's like, what do you call it when like a person has too much money and they can't be trusted with it? There's like a conservationship. Conservatorium. I don't know what it's called. They did the thing with Britney Spears where she can't trust it. I feel like that's the internet now. It's like you can't trust the internet to be alone with itself and alone with its own resources. So you have to monitor it very carefully, and it's too much fucking work. Pre-AI internet, it was so good. So good. And it's getting to the point where parts of the internet are completely like you have to avoid it. It's just like, wow, okay, whatever this is, it could be truthful, it could be 100% fiction. It's literally not worth going to like this chunk of websites anymore. It is completely not worth it. And that's kind of wild. Even pre-AI internet was shit. That at least it was fun.
Like, it's only been AI internet for a few years. Internet vibes and yeah, see, internet vibes in the 2010, 2014, good time. Like, I could have, though, in that time frame, I was going on 4chan, and like, I wasn't being bombarded with Nazi shit. I was just reading creepypastas and looking at pornography like a normal person. Like a guy's supposed to do. You go onto 4chan and it's just like, all right, pornography, that's pretty cool. So let's read some scary stories. And you know what? I was safe and I was happy. How was that a decade ago? No kidding. How is it 10 years ago that I was doing those things? And now I'm in a new state with 2 kids. Honestly, everything pre-Trump was better. It was only slightly better. It was very bad, but it was hidden such that we didn't know how bad it was, you know? Because Trump campaign was then turned into huge... Oh, yeah. Like, Facebook was already bad. It was bad. But it was bad for other reasons. It was bad because people, like, in general suck. And, like, they're just really dumb. I had, like... People just want to argue, and it's weird. Like, when I was on Facebook, I had, like, 2 really weird situations that made me kind of quit it. One of them was, like, I was talking... I made a post on, like, a friend, not like a very close friend. Like, we were friends when we were younger, and the only way we kept in touch at all was through Facebook, and we never like really chat, but we would post on each other's like walls and stuff. And she made a post about something Harry Potter related, and I was like, that goes to show you all Gryffindors are assholes. I don't even remember what the post, like, what it wasn't about. I was just making a joke. And then, like, her girlfriend got on, and she's like, how dare you generalize about Gryffindors like that? That's so rude, and I can't believe you would do that. And I'm like, I'm really sorry. That was a joke. And I'm like, everybody sucks. I was like, Gryffindors are assholes. Hufflepuffs are losers. Ravenclaws are... you know, nerdy freaks, and Slytherins are douchebags. Like, I don't know. What do you want me to say? I'm sorry I made a joke. And then there was another one where a guy posted, like, a picture of like, a microscopic image. And this was still when I was in, like, university for biology. And someone posted, like, a microscopic image and was like, this is what a water bear or a tardigrade looks like under a microscope. And I posted and I was like, hey, that's not a tardigrade. Like, 1, I know what it looks like. 2, I can like backwards reference the image or whatever, and it shows that this came from a Google slide, or like I can find it on Google, and it's very clearly a marine worm. And there's like, well, I didn't know that. How am I supposed to know that? I'm like, well, why are you putting things on the internet when you don't know what they, like, why would you post something with, like, if you haven't done rigor, like, if you haven't done anything to prove that this is right or wrong, and you don't really know anything, why are you posting anything about it at all? And I'm like, I don't really know you very much. Like, it was like a post of like a friend of a friend, something like that. And I'm like, I don't want to start an argument here, but you're wrong, and I'm in a scientific field, and I feel like if you're just posting shit online and you don't know what you're saying, people are going to potentially take it as fact, and they're going out with the wrong information. And it's pretty harmless right now. It's just a picture, but it starts as a picture, and then it, you know, they start believing anything, and now they're coming away with really, really weird ideas that they think are scientific, but really have no basis with evidence. And he just got into a big like shit fit, and I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm uninstalling. I don't have the energy for this. I like looked at my wife, and she's like, what have you been doing? I'm like, I've been talking to this person on Facebook. And she's like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, he lied about a picture about an organism. And she's like, oh, okay, that's really, like, what did you say? I'm like, this is what I said. And she's like, oh, yeah, that guy's wrong. And I'm like, yeah, and I was trying to be, like, nice about it and explain, like, how, you know, potentially harmful it is to, like, spread misinformation even when it seems innocent. She's like, how did he take it? And I'm like, badly. And she's like, are you going to do it anymore? Or, like, are you going to continue? Because you shouldn't. And I'm like, I'm definitely not. And you're 100% right. I shouldn't even been doing this much. Let's uninstall. And I did. Yeah, potentially 100%. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, look where we are now. It's almost like I had a point. The actual facts, man, dude. Why are you trying to, like, spoil my reality, bro? Why is she getting offended like Gryffindor's erased or something? I have no idea what her problem was with that. She seemed nice, which was the thing that took me back the most, Ari. Was like, I met her, and she was, like, kind to me. She seemed nice, and, like, she was the girlfriend of my, like, a friend that I had when I was, like, a child. I, like, grew up with this girl. And, like, we spent time at each other's house. Like, I spent, like, every summer I would spend, like, a week at her farm and stuff like that. So we were very close, like, when we were growing up. And then you grow up and, you know, shit happens and you move away and all that crap. But, like, I was still friends with her, my original friend, and I would see her posts and how she would interact with her girlfriend and how her girlfriend would interact with her. And I was like, oh, you seem happy. I'm happy that she's happy. She was able to, like, come out of the closet and date a girl, and I was really, like, I was so happy for her, and I was happy that she could just be who she wanted to be, and everything seemed happy and cool. And then she's like, what? Gryffindors aren't assholes. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. But yeah, those are the things that got me out of the internet. I was like, this place isn't for me anymore. I'm just I'll peruse a message board, but I'm not gonna talk unless I absolutely really have something to say, which is rare. And I really didn't do any social media for, like, the longest time. Thank you, Ari. I was right. I should hold myself in higher regard. I was right. Gryffindors suck. They've got main character syndrome, and they think they're the best, and they treat everybody else like trash because they're assholes. Every single Gryffindor. Oh, it feels good. It feels good to get that off my chest. I couldn't help but notice a significant drop in viewers lately, so for this episode I'm proud to announce that I'm offering a special prize. What could this special prize be, I wonder? Perhaps Lord Solomon's coveted treasure, or maybe it's a lamp capable of granting your deepest desires. Or could it even be a get-out-of-harvest free card? All those seem very valuable. Beep, wrong, all wrong. None of those boring old things could ever have the privilege of being called a special prize. Quite loquacious for an evil mastermind. I agree. He does go on about himself. I thought he'd be a lot scarier. No, the special prize is none other than the one, the only rocket that once belonged to Isabel. You heard that right, my darling maggots. I'm referring to that Isabel. Rocket, did you hear that? He said rocket. I can already feel your little fingers ringing themselves with desire. Oh, yeah. My fingers love to ring. Then let us begin the 560th episode of Solomon's Wonderful Game of Knowledge, and oh, it's too long to say the rest. That feels like somebody's YouTube channel, and it's like Solomon's Wonderful Game of Knowledge, and it's like just one guy who's doing it for the love of the game, and he's only got like 500 subscribers, but they're all like really loyal, and he's been doing it for 560 episodes, and he's really proud of it, and like, it's just not catching off. It's not like bouncing. It's not hitting the stride. Like it's not getting front page. I don't think that's a thing in YouTube anymore. But he's got a nice chunk of really devout people, and he just keeps doing it. And he's not making a lot of money. He's just doing it for the love of the game. And you know, I wish him well in this hypothetical. First question: the largest port in the East, referred to as the Shining Pearl of the Coast, is where? East. Is it A, White Whale, B, or E, Easter City Harbor? White Whale Bay, one of the names are old, yeah. What do you think, Daniel? I remember White Whale Bay from the first time we met Sam. Such speed. Should we choose A2? Wait, I can't help but feel this might be a trap. Though it may have once been a harbor, the region is now a forested sprawl of mountains. No, I believe Easter City Harbor may be the answer we're looking for. Then let's choose B. I think it's B. It's just, if B feels right. The B feels good in my hands. Are you maggots ready for the answer? Oh, it's White Whale Bay! Oh, no. Anybody who answered wrong is a foolish twit. Yeah. We were wrong. Hush. Not even those monkeys could have gotten such an easy question wrong. Anywho, one who'd expect to win the special prize by answering such easy questions is an equally as foolish twit. But I digress. Second question. The road to Eastward City is shrouded in a strange fog. What is that fog robs from us? Is it A, direction, B, time? Well, that seems very simple. It's time. True. I guess maybe direction. When I was driving the iron carbine, I could barely see through the fog. Huh, I guess I'll choose direction too then. Well, I guess I should... No, I clicked the wrong button. Shit, fuck. Are you ready for the answer? It is time! I knew the right answer. I knew it, but I clicked wrong. Yeah, I know, I'm an imbecile. Right then, the warm-up is over. Shall we speed things up a bit? Third question. I wish they just let me answer. All this talking is... And I skip the talking... And then it makes me go right into an answer. I don't like it. Third question. What is the ultimate goal for us harvesters? A, to destroy mankind. Or B, to create a new, more advanced mankind. This guy seems like an Elon Musk type, where he definitely wants to, like, make advanced mankind, but he's too much of a dorkadimbus to do it right. That certainly took a dark turn. Sam already answered. Why does this feel so serious all of a sudden? At any rate, shall we go with B? No, the harvest does nothing but destroy. Of course. I was only joking. No, I think it creates new mankind. See, I don't like that they went straight into this. I don't like they went, like, you advance the text prompt, and then it goes straight into one of the answers. That sucks, because that's how I got the wrong answer. That's a bad game design. I'm going to say it's create new mankind. Somebody's got to get this question right. And the answer is, of course, to create a new, more advanced mankind. Haha, that's wrong. You're not creating a new anything. All you do is destroy. I imagine a few dullards in the audience likely answered that question wrong. What more could you expect? Animals like you couldn't dream of understanding the sheer complexities of us higher beings. At any rate, we're rapidly approaching the show's climax. It's time for the final question, a question that transcends time, the ultimate question of the universe. When the world descends into the darkest of darkness, who is it that shall be its guiding light? Is it A, Lord Solomon, or B, Lord Solomon? Ooh. They always get you with a hard one right at the end. Let me hear you shout your answer to the world. I don't even want to answer this one. I'm afraid we must if we have any hope of finding that rocket. Lord Solomon with an exclamation point, please. Say it with your chest. Why aren't you Mr. Confident? Fine. That's good. We got a bit of a split. Now then, let's take a look at your beautiful little answers. Yay, we all got it right. At any rate, you did manage to answer the ultimate question of the universe correctly, so I'll just go ahead and give you the prize anyways. Thanks for wasting my fucking time. This is it. This is Isabel's rocket. And a real one this time. How fortuitous. Now we should have plenty of power. Really? The speed of the iron carbine and the explosive power of the rocket. It just might work. And the only problem is fuel. Do we have enough for both? There's no way to know until we try. Well, if we run out of fuel, we get sent back in time to when we had fuel again. So we can always try multiple times, I suppose. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
I leave the rest to you.
Yes, sir.
See, I feel like it would have been much more interesting to go through a dungeon with wacky time mechanics to find that crashed rocket thing than to go through Monkey Hollywood. Like, the goal of getting the rocket to outspeed time is fine. I think that's kind of clever, and I feel like it makes sense for the world, you know? But this doesn't. There are monkeys, and they're making movies in a time warp, and you have to make movies with them, and then you have to fight the bad guy who's here for some reason, who's possibly also stuck. I'm not entirely sure. And you have to do a stealth section and a quiz show. Like, what the fuck is happening? It's a weird, yeah. And like, I like weirdness. I like weirdness, but I do think the weirdness needs to match in tone with the weirdness of the rest of it. And I don't know if this game wants to be silly or if it wants to be serious, because it goes back and forth between, like, we're using breeder bots to, like, make a new mankind that's more advanced, through some ultimate dark plot. And then it's also like, we're going to go and catch a big fish, and we're going to go to Monkey Hollywood, and our silent protagonist is now a silent movie protagonist. And we've got a monkey that talks like old Hollywood darling thing. And it's just like, what do you want me to feel here? Because now I'm walking away and I'm confused. And we got all these monkeys and they're wearing clothes. And like, what's happening? What's this? Everyone's here?
Eastward on the midnight train. Huh? What's that?
The name of our next blockbuster production, darling. Eek.
That's right. We decided to immortalize your endeavors in film. Visitors from the world of fog. Kiki.
Who crushed the shackles of time, hey? And who saved the world from destruction, Ukukak?
You guys, it's just like you said, isn't it? Disaster befell your city. And now you're journeying to Esther City to save your friends, are you not, Eek?
A feat you'll have no problem accomplishing, darlings. Like, we're doing this big send-off. But, like, none of these characters are, like, did anything. We have, like, 20 characters on screen, and none of them matter. Like, none of them went through arcs. None of them helped us in any significant way. They were just like, yeah, there's a rocket over there, but before that, you need to work for me for no reason. And then a weird thing is going to happen, and we need you to save us. And now that you've done it, you've gotten the thing. But wait, we never even had the thing. The other guy had the thing. Time to go. We're going to really miss you guys.
Yeah, we'll definitely be able to do it.
Good luck, Eek.
I await news of your glorious victory with bated breath, and will wait for you to return before holding the grand premiere. Eek!
Alright, let's see if we will find success.
Perfect, and the brakes are ready and raring to go too.
As adept as always, my animatronic associate.
It was actually easier than I expected. But what a weird rocket. The power unit itself is simple, but it has 3 emergency escape systems.
Curious, I suppose whoever designed it must have been greatly concerned for the pilot. At any rate, When up here, we're go for lunch, as they say. I'm ready to get away from the monkeys.
Is the rocket even working? I don't feel any difference. The rocket consumes a surprising amount of fuel, so we should save it until the crucial moment.
Impeccable work, Daniel. Now then, where is that garish opponent of ours?
There, the fog.
Alright, the moment of truth. The moment we've been waiting for since we became monkey movie stars.
Seems our old friend is here to pay a visit yet again.
It's us from the past future.
Daniel, prepare for battle. Oh, wrong voice. Roger that. Increasing speed. Output 50%, 70%, 90%. Full speed ahead.
Yeah. Oh, we're matching speed because we're the same. Hell yeah. Shouldn't we be buckled up going this fast? Just feels like a problem. If we were to just hit something, we'd all be dead. We're all just standing. We're not even holding on to anything.
It's catching up.
She's not like in a high chair or like a car seat or anything.
Activating rocket propulsion system.
Like, what if there was a bump in the road? No one seems concerned at all about physics. It's still gaining on us. Faster, we need to go faster.
The cooling system can't keep up.
Well, it's a good thing we're all sitting down for when it loses power abruptly.
The engine's gotta give.
Damnation, if only I had that old coin of mine. Okay, she had it. It was I'm sorry, this was coin operated?
The heat, it's stabilizing. What happened?
Don't mind that, just get this thing moving as fast as it can go. Whoa!
Yeah, eat my propulsion.
It looks like we've lost it.
Then it would appear we've succeeded.
At this rate, we'll be at Esther City in no time. Fade to white. More fog. How do you define cold? Is it low temperature or the absence of temperature altogether? Esther City is cold, to the point that time itself has frozen. At the edge of the world, hope and perseverance go unanswered. The way back is covered in snow, and on the horizon, a candlelight flickers. What is that? Could that be Isabel? Could Alva be there? Hurry, John. We need to catch up with that light. Monkhollywood. To be continued. We did it. Surely the last weird thing that will happen in this game. Almost assuredly. It can't be much weirder than this. Than monkey movies. So this is where we've been presumably shooting to go this whole time, is Esther City. How dreadfully chilly. Peek your curious eyes outside if you would, my friends. It would seem no one's here. Oh. Oh, a little bit of snow. I like a good winter level. I love a good winter level.
It's so white. What is it?
That, milady, is snow. You can't say that without a fedora on. We've arrived then at last, Esther City. Hooray! Another thing I'll give the game is that it's very pretty. It's a very pretty game. Like you said before, Griff, the world building is super interesting, and like everything built out of like overgrown trash and stuff. The aesthetic, yeah, is so vibrant and weird. Yeah, you can never figure out like what anybody is. Like, are people robots? Are they half robots? Are they like junk bots? What are they? I don't know. Looks like we're getting glimpses of the past or the future or something here. I'm not sure what's going on. Bunch of people are disappearing. Were you a good man, a bad man? It matters not, for today you lie on the ground. Whether your name lives on or is forgotten in time, it's all the same to you now. Farewell, Professor Solomon. May you now become one with the past. What? I assume I'm supposed to be confused.
John, what is this place? Didn't we just arrive at Esther City? What happened? Where are Daniel and William? Where's the Iron Carbine? Wait, I know. Let's try calling the Sonic Punk. No response. Don't tell me the Sonic Punk is gone too. Hey, can you hear me, Mr. the Sonic Punk?
Oi, with the shouting and the hollering. At a person's funeral, no less. You humans, you'd think you'd have at least a shred of dignity at a time like this. Not even a flower for the old man. This is what you call sacrilege. It really is. Hey, I'm computing over here. And this is what you humans are like, is it?
You said this was a funeral? Whose funeral was it?
You don't even know that, do you? Just what do you think you're doing here anyway?
I guess we don't really know that either.
Humans, ha! Always with the promising and the vowing, but ain't a one of them worth a damn. Now you listen right here, you bag of bones. The sleeping right here is none. Oh, just stop talking so much. Greatest thinker in Esther City. This guy was wisdom personified. You got it? You ain't gonna find a more distinguished scientist in all the world. The one and only Solomon.
Not Solomon again.
Again? Ha! If ever there was a soul sharing the name of my master, well, let's just say they better be pretty damn appreciative.
You mentioned Esther City earlier. Is this Esther City?
This here's the island of time, located at the end of the world. It is. Every last one of Esther City's greatest minds is buried here.
I know you must feel quite sad right now, but we really need to get to Esther City.
Would you listen to this? Not even a word of sympathy. Just straight on with the asking and the demanding. Fine, you know what? I don't even care. South of here, you'll find a dock. The boat there'll take you to Esther City.
Thank you very much. Could I ask your name?
The text box already told me it's Floyd. Ha! Finally a shred of manners. The name's Floyd, eternal servant of the great Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Floyd.
Can you tell us what Solomon looked like? Like, that way we could confirm if it's our Solomon or a different Solomon. What do you have to say? Finally finished. Ready to head back to the city, are we? Karen passes through the city tomorrow, you know. If you don't start preparing now, you'll miss all the festivities. More time weirdness, Ari. Indeed. We walk in, and people are dead. We're teleported to a grave, at the end of the world or something.
There are countless memories in here, some even older than me. But I'm afraid that no one will ever load them again. Save your memories.
It's like a lighthouse. John, my boy. Cap and Pam. Get your asses over here, you two. We're about to set sail. But what about dear Floyd? Broke said he wanted a bit more time on the island. I thought his name was Diddler, and I was like, that's not a good name. Diddler is not the kind of name you want to go around, like, promoting. If his parents named him Diddler, you need new parents. And you should be allowed legally to change your name. In fact, they should pay you for your parents' mistake. Your parents should pay you. Because no one deserves that. Like, as a title? Yeah, like, you can call yourself a diddler. But it's not what you want everybody else calling you. That ain't right. Poor bastard. Losing Professor Solomon really did a number on his heart. Chaps, don't you be paying that old tin can any head. It's time we weigh anchor. Oh, he's a captain. I should do more captain-y voice. Arr, especially you, John, my boy. Plenty of work awaits ye back on solid ground. Har, 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 har. They're always putting John to work. Dude, let the guy rest for a minute second. Excuse me, but tain't time to be asking questions, my dear. Don't ye remember the pirate code? Treasure unsurpassed, no questions asked. Har, 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 har. Come on, lads, it's time to hit the waves. What is this one-piece-ass pirate crew? Make sure ye close the door good and tight, ye old pothead, else the wind'll blow her right off. Har, 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 har. Fog's awful heavy out there today. Be careful, Captain. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Chapter 7, the turn of the century. Arr, come with me, you two. We don't want to be keeping our client waiting now, do we? I swear, if there's more stupid-ass fetch quests, I'm gonna flip. Arr, 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 CPAC, me old friend. Brought some workers for ye, I have. This little one, Sam. And the one with the grand mustaches, John. That he be, you ejaculape, my boy, John. Couple of rough and ready, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed workers, if I've ever seen some. You two listen to CPAC now, you hear. He be the expert around here. But we need to go find Isabel. Right then, CPAC, my boy. You go easy on these greenhorns now. I don't want to work. Don't want to scare them away. Why do I need to work? Don't go thinking that just because you know the captain, that I'm not going to grill you hard. The work ain't going to do itself. Now then, I've got 3 pieces of mail that need to be delivered. First one addressed to Lynn at the Esther Hotel. Second one needs to go to Agu. He's an engineer. Around this time, he's probably over at Mama Jazz. As for the last one, it's going to be a bit more difficult. It needs to go to Guy over at Red Rocket Repair. And don't go misplacing any letters again, got it? I want letter to hand delivery. Letter to hand. Alright. CPAC gave us some packages. See the packages. Oh, right, and take this. Leicester City Logistics. Starting from now, you're official members of the Lumpy Pirates. Ooh, more advanced gear parts. We can do some leveling up, perhaps. Okay, so we gotta go back in there. We had to go back the way we came. Look Look at all these fucking freaks. Oh, I like the music here is good. Yeah, that's nice. I like this. Got like a church or something. The hotel. Okay. I want that thing first. I want that. Gimme. I want my treasure. If I can't get my treasure, then I'm gonna freak. Well, maybe that's Jazz Mama. Let's go to the hotel first. Well, hello there. Our home is your home here at the Esther Hotel. Though I'm afraid we're all out of rooms at the moment. Excuse me, ma'am, but you wouldn't happen to be Lena, would you? You got me. I'm Lena. What can I do for you, though? We have a delivery for you. Delivery? Oh, it must be that new album I ordered. Oh, it's just a New Year's card from Mom. Oh well, thanks for delivering it anyway. I'm glad we went through all the trouble. Oh, what's this? Oh, Johnny's Emporium. What's up, Johnny? Welcome to Johnny's Emporium. Home of weapons that'll warm your heart. Oh. Eh. Okay, there we go. Okay, ammo packs, so we can upgrade all of our stuff. Let's go ahead and upgrade the cog, just so it's upgraded. Nice. Just for the symmetry, just for everything being the same. A bomb box expansion, yeah. Bomb upgrade. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get out of here. So we're looking for Mama Jazz. What are you? Okay, just for the mini game, which I'm not really playing, so I don't care. Let's keep exploring a little bit. Oh, hey. Welcome to Red Rocket Repair. I thought he said this was going to be the hard one. You want something repaired, you'll need to book an appointment. We're here to make a delivery. Delivery? Then it's here. Boss, the chip's here. Tell him to come inside. Boss says come in. We can do the operation. Oh, really? That's wonderful. Come, Daniel. Coming. Hey, what are you staring at, huh? The operation's over. Let's head back to the Iron Carbine. Is that you, Sam? I thought you were a snowman for a second. What are you guys doing here, huh? Come to think of it, it's pretty cold here in Esther City, huh? Then the operation went well? Well, it went more than well. I feel wired. Holy cow, I feel like I could lift a horse. Hey, William, chop chop. I'm gonna leave you in the dust if you don't hurry up. He's not stuttering anymore, so I guess whatever the chip was for him. Daniel's acting a bit weird, don't you think? Yeah, it's side effects of the operation, I suppose. William. At any rate, I'm being called. I must bid the both of you adieu. I remember when I was like in high school and I wanted to do like a little signature on my my emails or whatever. I don't remember what. I think it was my emails, but I was like, oh, I want to be like real fancy. And I want to say like, I bid you adieu. I wanted that to be like the little signature at the end because I wanted everyone to think I was really fancy and cool and smart. And then I couldn't figure out how to spell adieu, and I either gave up or I spelled it wrong. Either way, pretty telling. Pretty telling. Even now, I would probably look it up. I could probably get pretty close, but I would look it up because it's French and thus a fake language. It doesn't have any real rules, so anything can just be anywhere, and you have to just trust a French person who already knows the rules and lack thereof, and you have to just ask them if it makes sense.
Excuse me, but can I ask how the operation went?
Went pretty smooth, however.
However?
Well, that chip we had express ordered. I think there might have been something wrong with the feedback circuits. It's supposed to enhance the robot's emotions, right? But if you enhance those emotions too much, well, everything becomes a bit exaggerated. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. He seemed like he was a little too happy.
You two, delivering mail for Captain Pam, are you? All you'll find on the other side of this bridge is the train graveyard. Nobody you're looking for there.
Okay. I hear a beeping. Beeping. Gotcha. Got some freaking salt. Mother Jazz? That seems like it could be right. Don't bother me. I'm not in the mood to talk.
Excuse me, but you wouldn't be Mr. Agu, would you? What? Why, yes, that's me. Why? Oh, great, we have a delivery for you.
Delivery?
Stupendous. This month's issue has finally arrived, has it? Let me see. My article should definitely be in here. What? Why isn't it in here? The editor does not fully comprehend the value of my theory.
Okay, I assume that's Mama, and this is her jazz. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's jazz. But it's good. It's good. I wouldn't dare try to tell Mama Jazz what is or isn't jazz. Comic books. Aw. Dog Bee Supermarket. Let's check it out.
Hi, tomorrow's Kane will be a top-rate cashier, but today's Kane just wants to take a nap. You want something, you find it yourself.
I would like some things, please. Sorry, the controller messed up again. I don't mean to bother you. It's definitely past my bedtime. Good night, gamers. Thanks for sheep. Oh, thank you. Good night, gamer. Have a good night. I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Do not mansplain jazz to Mama Jazz. I wouldn't dare. I would be a fool to pretend that I know more than Mama Jazz. Ooh, vodka. Let's get some goddamn vodka and pickle and pavlova. Ooh, electric chili sauce. That sounds delicious. And let's get... We've never bought clams. We've never bought pork belly. Or cheese. Or cherries. Or carrots. Or... We don't have any sand rope. But let's go ahead and buy them. And we got enough of all this stuff. Let's buy a couple more sauces. Alright. Nice. Cool. No doubt. Alright. Let's go turn in this quest, and then I think it's probably my bedtime too. I got shit to do in the morning. Those kids don't get themselves to the bus stop. And I know my bed's really warm, and I want to be in my warm bed. I miss my warm bed.
Already finished, are ye? Quite the speedy little devils, I see. A natural talent for delivery. Now then, I've got one last thing for ye to deliver. This one needs to go to Ivan at the Esther Hotel.
Oh no, timey-wimey stuff. Oh no. Well, I hope all the people still get their stuff. Okay. So this is what it was like just a few minutes ago. Are we in a loop again? Were you a good man, a bad man? It matters not, for today you lie in the ground. Whether your name lives on or is forgotten in time, it's all the same to you now. Farewell, Professor Solomon. May you now become one with the past. Oh, I gotta make those deliveries again. Am I gonna be able to make new choices? How do we get back here? Do I still have all my... I still have my pickles and vodka. Alright, before... it feels like weird shit's about to happen. So let's go ahead and save, and we'll continue next week, hopefully. If I don't forget or get busy. I will save my memories. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you so much. Not just much, so much. For hanging out with me tonight. I had fun. This game's fucking weird. But I think it's in a good way, for the most part. We'll see what happens. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be streaming. I've got some ideas on what I want to do next. Hopefully, those will be equally fun and weird. But in their own unique ways. I love you all very much. You're great. Don't forget it. If anyone tries to tell you anything other than that, even yourself, fuck those guys. Even yourself. If you tell yourself that you're not so cool, tell yourself to go fuck yourself. I think that's the way. That's the answer, the key. Yeah, I'll see you guys in Discord. I'll see you guys around. Hopefully you guys can have a nice warm sleep as well. I will see you later. Bye.